Hi, I'm Daphne Richards and this is Augie. Our question this week comes from viewer Chris Lalich about some spots on the fruit of his Meyer lemons. Chris says that the tree has been in the ground for about 6 years and has had a huge crop for the last 3. Every year though, most of the lemons are covered with small black spots, which are only on the rind and don't affect the quality of the fruit inside. We noticed from the photos that a few of the fruit appeared to have bird pecks, but the tiny black all-over speckles seemed to be something else. So we reached out to Monty Nesbitt, AgriLife Extension fruit specialist, for a definitive answer. Monty confirmed that there was definitely bird pecking going on here, but something else also. The fruit also appears to have a fungal disease called melanose, which is also responsible for the tiny black peppery spots. In some cases, the damage can appear in streaks where it follows the flow of moisture down and around the fruit. But it usually first develops on leaves and twigs, but most people don't notice it until the fruit is affected. Although it can get bad enough to cause some twig dieback, it's not harmful to handle or eat, but presents a problem for people in the business of selling fruit who need their product to look attractive. The fungus needs moisture to thrive in the spring, and the late spring rainy weather and cloudy days we've had the last few years are the perfect environment for this disease to thrive. It can be prevented or curtailed with application of basic copper sulfate, applied as a late winter foliar spray, but not when the trees are blooming. The fungus overwinters on twigs and foliage, so breaking the cycle on the fruit will require the copper to be coated on the tree before it produces its next crop. Our plant of the week is Peter's Purple Bee Balm, one of the many great Monarda species for Central Texas. Peter's Purple Bee Balm has been around a while, but it can be hard to find sometimes. Research at the Dallas Arboretum has shown it to be extremely resistant to powdery mildew, a necessary quality for survival in our landscapes. Like its relatives in the mint family, Peter's Purple creeps easily into surrounding areas of the garden, so be prepared to dig and divide it yearly to keep it in bounds. It isn't hard to dig up and transplants easily, so it's a great pass-along plant. From late spring through late summer, Peter's Purple will be covered in gorgeous light purple blooms that are irresistible to hummingbirds. Bees also go crazy for this plant, hence the common name of bee balm. It loves the heat and full sun, but can take light shade and is very drought tolerant, as well as tolerant of both well-drained and clay soils. In shady areas, Peter's Purple will get lanky and may be unable to support its height and fall over. Listed as hardy to Zone 6, this Monarda breezes through even the coldest Central Texas winters, shooting quickly up to 4 feet tall. A single 4-inch transplant will also easily grow to a 2 feet wide clump in its first year. It needs a little supplemental irrigation during the hottest, driest times. Otherwise, be careful not to overwater. Our viewer picture comes from Arthur and his wife in Lockhart of a pipevine swallowtail butterfly on a vitex bloom. We'd love to hear from you, so check out krlu.org/CTG to send us your questions, pictures, and videos.